Welcome back to Festering-on-the-wold. Ugh. Disgusting sounding name as it is. I just got to discover the squits just to finish off the disgusting theme. It's been, well, I'd say more or less 24 hours since I last recorded this, and probably 24 hours since I uploaded it as well, because I'm starting to get into the habit of doing things on a regular basis now. I've been told that viewers appreciate that from somewhere. Possibly YouTube. Anyway, in that 24 hours I've managed to sleep on this hospital. It wasn't very comfortable at all, but I've come to the conclusion that I'm even more right than before. Which I think is the right thing to take away from sleeping on something. So, yeah, I'm going to just have to go to sit back and wait for something to happen. I've got plenty of money, but... oh, something like this. King Bernard of the Netherlands. Oh, you're recalling on an earlier video, I guessed right that it was Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands that was Queen of the Netherlands. But that's no longer the oh god, it's all happening down at the bottom. That's no longer the case, because more or less as soon as I said that, she abdicated. So, it's now going to be King Willem somebody or other, I think. I don't know, I was happy with Queen Beatrix. Apparently she married a Nazi and caused riots in the streets of Amsterdam. She did something else as well that was a bit controversial, but she was alright. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to hire him. Not hire him. Whatever you do. Fine, pay rise, and you. Pay rises for everyone, because, you know, we've got the money. I've discovered corrugated ankles. Sounds nasty. So I'm waiting for the... What do I have to wait? No, I don't! Woohoo! Free money! Discovered kidney beans. What am I going to do? I'm going to move the research department, I just don't know where. Like, minimal instruction would suggest I just move the research department to here. What's a bit big? That makes it a bit bigger. There we go. Lots of windows. Oh, can I fit 2 desks in? Oh man, I was thinking about firing one of the researchers, and I had a pang of humanity, so I decided to make it a bit bigger and keep them all on. It's not really good business sense, but you know, there's more to life than business. Sometimes, you know, you've got to run a hospital. It's true, you've got to run it as well as sort of efficiently as you can, but you can't let business get in the way of common decency. Who would have fired? Who would I have fired anyway? Him. It's on 293. Well, there's nothing very special about him. I can place a staff member anywhere I bloody well choose. And put him, you know. Put him outside. You can't do that. Not telling me what I can and can't do. Who does he think he is? Telling me to pay off my loan. God, it's worse than the... Oh. Right, I can't build a scanner yet, so that was a bit preemptive. Hey, King Bernard of the Netherlands has arrived. Whoever he is. And now I've invented a scanner. Things are looking up. Drug research. Put up to 70-30. There we go. And with that, you know all that talk I was saying about being compassionate when running a hospital? It's payback time. If you go, That'll teach you to ask for a pay rise. Ugh. Can you not sit down? There we go, we're actually building it in front of King Bernard. There he is. Looks a lot like Aung San Suu Kyi and the Premiership footballer and whoever else. But I didn't need that. I might have been a bit harsh in just sacking him outright. But, you know, I don't need any more researchers. Another surgeon might be useful. And somebody useless. Like him. No. He's too useful. A dog lover. No. Snoop for the council. No. Worships daytime television. No. Enrages insect with deodorant spray. Smells faintly of cabbage. Cabbage. I don't mind cabbage. Deaf as a post. It's just what you want with a doctor. There we go. So you see, you sort of sacked one person and got several in return. So winter's coming up now. I'm going to actually, first of all, I'm going to build a scanner, and then I'm going to put some radiators in, because I realised I've just not put enough radiators in. It's cheap. That's not a scanner. That's a cardiogram. Guess what? Wait a bit. Stick that in there. Put 2 plants in as per new instructions from the ministry. Well, that's a bad idea. That plant in the corner can't get watered. There we go. That's just the right thing. 5 benches. And the drinks machine. I don't need to do anything now. But my hospital's not worth enough. Who is he and does he want a pay rise? Sure he does. There we go. Doctors are becoming juniors. This has got to improve the value of my hospital. I haven't got plenty of money. Will you shut up? In fact, I'm getting low to the... Ooh, that's bad. It's far too cold. Place radiators. Well, yes, boss. That doesn't really matter. Oh well. So we'll have a radiator here. One here. One here. One there. One there. One there. One there. 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 And that should do it. We'll also have a row of plants down here, just because I can. See, this game's turning you into megalomaniac. Well, look at that. We need a fleet of handymen to maintain all these plants. We get a fleet of handymen? Oh, I imagine so. Arrogant and cocky. Hollows vegetables out to use as soap holders. Rubbish at the job, a possible liability. Goes motorcycle racing. Coincidence? Distills whiskey. Sounds like my kind of man. Likes stage diving. It looks a bit old for that, but you know, each to their own. Slow and fussy. He also likes stage diving. Sings in a rock band. Ex-quiz show host. Yeah, why not? baldness. I can't treat it yet. How about that? Hair restoration. Maybe shove a balm alone. Now I'm thinking I could put it there. Yeah, but it's going to require a bit of, you know, convenience. Get out. The Dutch don't have kings called Bernard. If you want a pay rise, you want a pay rise as well, but I don't know if I should give it you. Right, how warm's the hospital now?
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
I've killed him. Oh well. He paid first. Sleeping illness. We still haven't discovered everything yet. This is insane. I just killed my first patient. That's not bad considering I've been doing this for almost a year. I was like whacking my finger while I was saying that, but of course it's all lost on you. Now I've got plenty of money. Killed 46, lost 1. That's not a bad ratio. That's probably better than a lot of real life hospitals. Most this is 58. And what happened to the other 11? Values not enough. 3,000, 3,000, 4,000. That's it. Yes, I'm ready to handle this emergency. But how will we know if they've arrived? I feel they ought to purchase that just so they've got like a walkthrough there. In fact, I still might make this into a clinic building, just make the rooms bigger. Ooh. After visiting your hospital, King Bernard of the Netherlands remarked, "That's a super hospital, and I should know. I've been to a few." That doesn't sound very Dutch at all. I can't do a Dutch accent, as far as I know. Never tried. Cash credit £2,000. Well, thank you very much. One of my doctors has become a consultant and is probably going to be disgruntled at being paid a salary of $99, especially when some of his contemporaries are earning like twice as much, 3 times as much, almost. Yeah, I'm going to let's move this over here. And he's upset. He's not the only one that's upset. Look at the balance. I was gonna put benches down. I'm going to have to scrimp and save and just like reuse benches. I mean, if worst comes to the worst, I could sell a couple of drinks machines. But I'd like to think that in the next, 20 days, I'll be out of the red. Wages. It's wages that did it. Look at that. Got to sack somebody. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, oh dear. What about the scanner? That's expensive. That's fine. And the X-ray. Yeah, get up there. That's also fine. making any money. I should be out of the red, but I should be out of the red by now. I'll borrow to cover the gap. Oh, all the staff are unhappy. Have some money. There you go. Well, not too much. I'm thinking about firing you. You're getting too expensive. Very nice. How valuable is the hospital now? Still not quite valuable enough. What's going on? Oh jeez. Oh, an emergency. Yes. Your chassis, go to the staff room. Oh, I know what I'll put in there. Another staff room. I was going to put toilets in, but then, you know, decided not to. Perfectly understandable, I'm sure. 2 sofas, a TV, video games, thingy, a plant, perhaps another sofa. No, not another sofa. That's fine. You're not doing it. You're teaching, but you're not teaching anybody. I've got half a mind to move the training facility to here. Another staff room there. Just under. This is not good. I mean, I'm still not like making money. How's things looking? I'm getting worried. Oh, I've got an idea. Take out another loan. No, I'll build a second. He needs to go to the staff room first of all. I mean, I like martyrs to the jobs, but not to a certain extent. I mean, I don't mind you being a martyr to your job if you then, you know, are happy being a martyr to your job and don't demand a pay rise. But that's rarely the case. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? It's fine to me. Operating theatres are expensive. That's got to be worth something. Let's see, we've got to try and put that down there. And this over here, so we can place that there and that there. Phew! That's quite a challenge. 2 plants and a bin. Right, that's surely got to take me over the limit. Ah. Oh, I need some more surgeons. Ooh. You're a consultant surgeon and not doing much. Stressed and prone to mistakes, that's what you want in a surgeon. foolish risk takers who couldn't care less. They sound like excellent surgeons. Slow and fussy. Very friendly and enjoys a laugh. Raffia work instructor. Whatever one of those. Takes frequent baths. Well, that's good to know. Part-time special constable. That's a new one, I'm sure. Baits tourists in museums. Enjoys French art house films. Heckles poor comedians. She sounds great. I've got to stop hiring staff based on the hobbies, particularly the more dubious ones. I've not seen anyone that's tickled trout yet. I was going to sort of hire somebody that tickled trout and then say something about it. How well trained are you being? 23% towards becoming a surgeon. Is anybody unhappy? You are. Apart from that, everyone's generally content. Let's put a drinks machine in. Oh god, I've broken it. Get out. Sorry, I couldn't treat you. You'd gone mad. Well, this looks severe. That's very severe. Okay, is everyone still alive? Yes, 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 yes. That was a 5. Wow. 11 people with gut rot. Now I don't look stupid for building 2 pharmacies, eh? Let's hire... Charming, polite and helpful. No. Let's hire another... Oh, a dog lover. They've changed. Takes frequent baths. You're hired. Wow, look at them all. Yeah, and look at that. Prescient me. I just knew something like this would happen. Yeah. I mean, if only it had been like 11 people with invisibility, I'd be sorted. And, oh dear. Billy Saville, OBE, has expressed the wish to visit your hospital. The way to explain this game was made in 1997, back when Jimmy Savile was much loved former news presenter and not a nationally reviled paedophile, which he's now become. So that's Billy Saville's supposed to be Jimmy Savile, OBE. Either Jim or Fix It in the 70s and 80s, I think, where he boys and girls would write to him with requests like, "Dear Jim, can you fix it for me so that I'll meet so and so?" And they say, "Now then, how's about that then?" But it's like long hair, funny glasses, and like a cigar. And the producers of the programme would do nice things for these kids that wrote into him, and Jim fixed it for them. And he was much loved for that, and he did things with children in need, did to charities and went around hospitals. And it all just blew up like 18 months ago that apparently he'd been, just a massive paedophile. So that rather tarnished his reputation. That said, that's Jimmy Savile, not Billy Savile, and this is just a game, so I'm going to invite him anyway. Just keep him away from the children. Oh, the moral dubiousness of 3,300, 2,970, that's it. I saved 11 out of 12 people, or 10 out of 11 people, and that's all you're going to give me? Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, the moral dubiousness of computer games. I've just invited a potential paedophile around my hospital. But never mind, the game doesn't deal with those kind of complex questions. Watch out, Billy Savile OBE has just arrived at your hospital. Thanks for the fair warning. Who's unhappy? You are. You're queuing for that one. That's fine. Oh god, I killed somebody. I have got plenty of money. There we go. Is anyone unhappy? This is perhaps the worst part of this game, is you can't allow for a smooth running of the hospital if every like 2 seconds you have to keep checking to see at the morale bar of people like him who's not happy that he's saving lives on a daily basis. He wants a pay rise just because he's a consultant. That looks like exhausting work. I need to hire another handyman because I just get the feeling that they're not giving the machines. See, that's not been used yet. What a waste. Yeah, the handymen are spending so much time watering plants they're not fixing machines, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Well, that rather large jump and clumsy edit there means that I had to empty out my camcorder because it was full of junk. Never mind. It does mean... Ooh, there he is. Billy Saville, OBE. But he's not doing any harm at the moment, I suppose. Anyway, let's stop talking about him. I was going to talk about myself. Whey! Yeah. This video is going to be edited. Because I already know now it's going to be over 20 minutes long. Because that's how much recording I can do on my camcorder before it goes all haywire. One person with spare ribs, send him through. Give that man a pay rise, because he's going to be performing surgery. He's not doing anything. Why not? Also, look how healthy my balance is now. Impressive reputation. Thank you for having more patience than the other. Lovely. No ill gargler trophy for managing to cure a huge percentage of patients last year. Well, I can pay that off. Yay! Debt free! Woo! Yeah! Now we just have to wait. It also doesn't show me as losing on the money screen. It's 150,000. Just sell at my hospital. Look how happy everyone is. Everyone's very happy with my hospital. Was that Bill Moore? What? Bill Moore drinks machines. Now see here. I'll give you something to be unhappy about, won't it? I have half a mind to let them go to the staff room a bit sooner. If anything, to just make this hospital easier to manage. I saved 1 out of 1 people. I got 3,000. I got less than 3,000 for curing 11 people using the pharmacy. Apparently they're not interested. They just want the money. Billy Saville remarked, "A storming hospital." Now how's about that then? When I'm next seriously ill, take me there. Well, that's going to be trouble because he's dead. Right, anyway, let's never talk about him ever again. Okay, I'm 100,000 short of the target. This is definitely going to include some video editing. You're not doing anything. You have to general diagnosis or something. Ooh, an emergency. 8 people with King's complex. Ching ching. Oh. It's like that's like something out of when you see them all arrive. It's like something out of the original. Was it GTA 2? Where you'd have like a long line of like Elvis impersonators, and you had to run them over. And if you ran them all over, you got I think it might have been GTA 1 even. You ran them all over, and you got a bonus saying Elvis has left the building. Bit like that, just a long line of Elvises. You lot remember GTA 1, don't you? GTA, it's a British game, would you have me believe. I'm reading a book at the moment about the British gaming industry. It's like one of the most successful, because Rockstar Games originated and has its headquarters somewhere in Scotland, I think. The Scots can make a game as miserable as GTA, I suppose. It's since moved its operations largely to America. It's taken a long time. Ah. Go put that there. Something's taking too long in the treatment. And it doesn't help that the psychiatrist's just gone wandering off. This is an emergency. Anyway, yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, oh yeah. I never really got a chance to fully experience GTA series. Have we killed them all? Oh, smashing. What are you doing there? Oh, it's not an emergency case. No, what did it say? More drinks machines, I think. Largely because I was underage at the time. It was popular, and I was fairly law-abiding. So I don't know. Well, my parents were very law-abiding, and they didn't buy the game for me. Councillor Crawford Purves has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. What's with all these weird people? You're not supposed to laugh during Let's Plays, it's off-putting apparently. But that's funny. Oh god, somebody's throwing up. Oh, somebody's fixed it already. There we go. Councillor Crawford Purves. It looks a lot like Billy Saville, OBE, and King Bernard of the Netherlands. I'm making money hand over fist now. Look at that. My reputation's pretty nifty as well. Who's unhappy? You're unhappy. You know, focusing a lot on doctors. The nurses okay? What about the handymen? And the receptionists? Well, they never complain. They don't do anything. Oh yeah, I was going to mention something about the visual impact and what makes Theme Hospital different from a lot of strategy games, particularly management strategy games. Well, I will do if this receptionist shuts up. Jeez. Anyway, I'll just have to talk over her. Interesting thing where most management games, the more successful your particular thing is, being at a hospital or like a clinic of some kind, or a mall or a theme park, something like that, the more people you have wandering around, the better you're doing, because they're spending money and they're doing all sorts. That's kind of true with Theme Hospital, and the more patients you get in, the more you more money you're making. But it's a sign of a well-run hospital is one in which there's very few people just wandering around the corridors. So visually, a successful, well-run hospital looks empty, whereas a successful, well-run theme park doesn't. And it's a very weird thing to get used to, because like, I always younger, in my halcyon days, whatever they are, I used to try and sort of slow things down so I had a lot of patients walking around. But of course, that's not a good thing. You know, you don't want a lot of patients in a hospital. Or if they do come in, you want them out as like ASAP. Which operating theatre? Okay, look, we're getting pretty close now. I'd say it's quite well run. The bottleneck, I guess. A bit more money. Seems to be with either psychiatry. Ooh, another year. That's taken me well over, that has. Reputation plus 30. Wow. Your genius has kept deaths to a minimum. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. A hearty congratulations. And Noel Gargle Trophy. Cured lots. Killed not very many. I think that's enough. I've won it now. I've just got to wait for somebody to tell me. So where's the potential bottlenecks? The GP's offices, I think, and diagnosis. But the cures, I'm sorted. It's all sorted. I mean, one way you could run a hospital is to have a load of really poorly trained doctors that are really cheap, and just have one per room and then make them not leave the room, using this one here. Whereas the way that most people play it, I think, almost everyone, and certainly I play it, is have a few well-trained doctors that just run from room to room to room. Because that's what doctors do in hospitals in real life. It looks exhausting. I was last time I was in a hospital, not too long ago actually. The registrar on the ward was running about for hours and hours. It was like when he came to actually finally get round to consult me, it was 11 o'clock at night. He must have been there for about 10 hours. And it's not a case of like walking around checking on patients. Like you're running from one ward, then you run into another one, then you run to a third one, and then you're like going back to the first one and sort out this issue there, this issue there. And yeah, certainly it's a very fast walk, if not like jogging from place to place. It must be exhausting. Oh, goals. Oh, it's only a minor tremor. Councillor Crawford Purrs remarked, "What a storming hospital. Well, I'm mysteriously ill. Take me there." Your reputation has been boosted and I give him £2,000. Reputation is at nearly 100%. Well, 1,000%. Or it'd be 1,000 per mil or something. I don't know. I don't do Latin. But if percent is like 1 in 100, then 1 in 1,000 would be something like per million or something. Right? I'm not very good at this coinage business. Well, that's 50. Oh, I've got to cure patients as well. Huh, who knew? But I've cured enough. 300, 316. Yes. I only got an emergency. There's been an incident at the Morris Dancers Convention. 4 people with ball tests. What the hell happened? And here we go. Dear Peck, Dr. Peck to you. Marvellous, you have handled the running of this hospital superbly. Us bigwigs at the Ministry of Health would like you to know if you're interested in taking on a logic project. There's a job we think you'd be perfect for. Salary would be a cool $25,926. Give us some thought. Are you interested in taking a job at Greenpool Hospital? Yes I am. Get me out of this godforsaken place. And with that, I will see you on the flip side, I guess, whatever that is.